Welcome to another edition of Fast Break. I'm Penny Davis, NCAA National Coordinator of Women's Basketball Officiating. The topic of this video is officiating shooters. The process of officiating during a shot in basketball involves several factors. Officials must accurately determine the shot location to distinguish between 2-point and 3-point attempts. They need to be positioned to observe fouls that occur when defenders close out on shooters, particularly focusing on hand contact with the shooter's wrist, arm, or elbow. It's crucial to monitor illegal body contact during the attempt, including the shooter's landing on the court. Additionally, officials need to watch the offensive player for actions such as kicking out the leg to create contact, clearing out the defense, and potentially faking fouls. Overall, officiating during shots involves attention to various factors to make accurate calls. Let's look at some examples. On this perimeter drive from the lead's primary, the help defender commits a foul on the shot attempt. Even though the defender's arms are vertical above their head, the movement of the help defender forward into the shooter's body is a foul. The coverage on this play is correct, as the lead is responsible for the primary defender during the play, and the help defender is the responsibility of the trail and center official. This is a correct call and proper coverage by the crew. Concentration on throw-in plays needs to be high. Many teams have designed plays to get an immediate shot. In this example, the offensive player comes off of a screen and receives the entry pass on the block. Then the offensive player jumps and attempts a shot. The trailing defender attempts to block the shot, and in the process jumps forward and creates illegal contact with the shooter's torso. This contact displaces the shooter and disrupts the shot attempt. The center official is primarily responsible for this play and needs to be prepared to cover it. The lead and trail can assist when they have a clear view of the play. In this example, the defender closes out on the shooter and makes illegal contact with the shooter after the release of the ball, but before the shooter returns to the court. The contact made with the lower body needs to be observed by the official on primary coverage. The trail official immediately marks the 3-point attempt, which is a cue that they are covering the play from start to finish. On these types of plays, it is important for the official to position adjust to have a view of the whole play, which includes point of contact fouls caused by the hands or arms of the defender, as well as body contact, and finally the return of the shooter to the court with a clear landing space. This example shows a point of contact foul on the elbow of the shooter. The defender on the play extends her arm towards the shooter's arm and makes contact with the jump shooter. This type of contact on a shooter is not incidental and must be ruled a foul. The center official extends their coverage into their secondary area and observes the foul in the shot attempt. When the foul is not called by the primary official, the center makes the call with proper cadence. This is an example of officials working the system. Nice job. Here's another example of team officiating and secondary coverage. When obvious fouls are not called by the primary official, the 3-person system allows for officials in secondary coverage to assist when they have a high level of certainty. When the defender in white moves into the path of the airborne player and does not allow them a place to land, a blocking foul has occurred. The trail official observes this obvious foul and assists the crew by making the obvious call. Excellent team officiating. Nicely done. The offensive player in this example extends her leg in an unnatural manner in an attempt to make contact with the opponent. When shooters overtly kick out their legs or extend their non-shooting arm to create contact with the defender, the offensive player's actions can be penalized when the level of contact hinders the opponent. Officials need to see the whole play to adjudicate accurately. The contact on this play caused by the unnatural leg extension by the shooter is not a foul, since the impact to the opponent is incidental. In our last example, the offensive player shoots the ball on balance and lands on both feet. When the opponent boxes out the shooter, there is a secondary action by the shooter who simulates being fouled by falling to the floor. The center official views the entire play and recognizes the player faking being fouled and signals. While the signal in its first 3 demonstrations is done in reverse, the final 4 signals are done in the correct direction. As a reminder, the faking being fouled signal starts at the shoulders and ends with palms up and arms parallel to the court. The warning signal should be given a maximum of 2 times in a slow and deliberate fashion to allow the teams to recognize the fake warning during live ball. I hope these examples will be helpful in understanding the factors around officiating shooters. Thanks for your support of women's basketball. Would you like to be an official? Please visit the website posted here to learn more.